The CBDC is a form of publicly issued digital currency that would have been issued in the past, and would have been regulated by the Federal Reserve. Additionally, it would have had the full faith and support of the United States government. This could be a potential alternative to the various forms of payment that are already in use. It would offer a number of advantages, such as the ability to settle payments instantly, the provision of a medium for international transactions, and the promotion of greater financial inclusion. The development of their own digital currencies that are supported by their respective governments has begun in more than 130 countries. In addition to China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, and India, pilot projects have already been initiated, and it is possible that a digital euro pilot might be initiated as early as 2028. In the meantime, the United States continues to lag behind in spite of the growing and obvious knowledge regarding the characteristics of digital currency. The rate at which XRP has been developing has been really incredible, well surpassing the initial expectations. An innovation that will bring about a revolution is on the horizon. In the near future, the government of the United States of America is anticipated to begin accepting XRP for payment services within the country. At one point in time, it was believed that this was an improbable situation. Nevertheless, recent confirmations from key members of Congress have cast new light on the topic. How are you doing, Shiba Inu country? You have returned to your reliable source for all things pertaining to XRP. First things first, let's take care of some housekeeping before we get into the topic that we have planned for today. In order to become a member of our thriving community, I would be extremely grateful if you could do me a tremendous favor and hit the like button, click the subscribe button, and enable the alerts. In addition, please hold on, because we are about to reveal something very wonderful. When we reach the significant milestone of 60,000 subscribers, we are getting ready to give away an incredible amount of XRP. Participating in the giveaway is a very easy process. Simply adhere to these 3 simple instructions. Make sure that everything is in order, and don't forget to leave a hash of money sign in the comments section so that you can be sure that you are entered. The man who is featured at the beginning of this video is a renowned member of Congress who has been a strong supporter for the United States to deploy a central bank digital currency to be based on the XRP ledger. This figure is known as CBDC. This action is in line with the goals of the BRICS nations, which are Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These nations are also anticipated to establish a global CBDC by utilizing the XRP ledger in conjunction with Ripple that will be implemented in the near future. There is abundant evidence that Ripple has established linkages with the governments and financial institutions of the BRICS nations, and these connections have considerable potential for the future of global finance. It is abundantly evident that these trends are supported by evidence, and this perception is mirrored in the growing speculation over the value of XRP. The number of people talking about the potential of XRP soared after an article published in Forbes titled, "The New Bitcoin's XRP forecasted that the cryptocurrency might reach $59,472 and was immediately withdrawn." Despite the fact that some people might consider a valuation of $60,000 per XRP to be an unduly optimistic estimate, I believe that a more reasonable and rational estimation for XRP, particularly after its incorporation into CBDCs and central banks around the world, would be somewhere in the region of $10,000 to $35,000 per coin. What is nothing short of astounding is the transformation in attitude regarding XRP that has occurred among some of the most influential financial experts, analysts, and veterans from prominent organizations such as Wall Street and Wells Fargo. In the beginning, many people had a negative attitude toward XRP. Nevertheless, a high price for XRP is gaining traction as a logical conclusion due to the fact that it plays a vital role in the settlements of digital currencies by central banks. This rationale is further supported by the fact that Ripple and XRP were first developed with the intention of making settlements for CBDCs easier to accomplish. The United States government has taken a different attitude, which is something that stands out as very noteworthy. In the beginning, there was a lot of disagreement regarding the status of XRP, with many debating whether or not it was a security or a legal asset. This position, on the other hand, has undergone a substantial evolution in recent times. Additionally, the United States of America is not only acknowledging XRP as a valid digital asset, but it is also looking at actively incorporating it into the operations of the government. Through the official classification of XRP as a non-security asset and the incorporation of it into government systems, the United States government is currently working toward resolving this situation. there has been a substantial shift in how people think about XRP as a result of recent events that have occurred in the United States Congress. A number of members of Congress have voiced their opinion that XRP ought to be categorized as a digital asset rather than a digital security. As a result of this reclassification, the way that XRP is seen inside the legal framework of the United States has undergone a significant transformation. This is in addition to the fact that we have received indications that indicate the Federal Reserve has renewed its commitment to adopting XRP on a global scale in accordance with the ISO 4217 standard. To be more specific, it is reported that the United States of America is planning to begin using XRP on December 31, 2023, which is only a few days away from reaching that date. During the course of the holiday season, one of the most often discussed topics among XRP holders that I have had conversations with is their exit strategy. With what time frame do they intend to sell their XRP? There is a widespread belief that the value of XRP might potentially reach $1,000 or even $10,000. Furthermore, as a consequence of this, they want to maintain their stance until these pricing points are reached. Having said that, it is quite clear that not everyone will carry out this strategy. For many people, the temptation to sell their home early in order to obtain instant rewards, such as a luxury automobile or a property, is strong. Exactly at this point is where an essential component comes into play. There is no use in selling your XRP until it reaches the benchmark that you have established for yourself. Don't give in to the temptation to sell too soon. A large jump, possibly a 100-fold increase in value, is what many people in the cryptocurrency market are predicting, and the name explosion reflects the core of what they are looking forward to. Especially in the past 24 hours, the steps taken by the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) have been crucial in this ever-changing environment. The Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) has been in communication with all of the issuers of spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds ETFs. Their instruction is unambiguous. These issuers are required to make the switch from having their filings include in-kind redemptions to solely including cash creations. We are not simply engaging in yet another round of negotiations. It is a decision that has been made. As we speak, the particulars are being adjusted to perfection. Gary Gensler, the head of the Securities and Exchange Commission, looks to be the one who is organizing these reforms, and he is at the center of it all. Taking into consideration the fees and other financial features that are associated with Bitcoin exchange-traded funds ETFs, his actions reflect a plan that will benefit Wall Street buddies. Gensler is profoundly conscious of the fact that the decisions he makes have the potential to give the market the go-ahead. I have the impression that this scenario is a story that has been written in advance, and that it is happening precisely how it was intended to. As evidence for this, have a look at this chart that was created in the year 2015. A distinct reversal curve is illustrated in this pattern, which indicates that an approaching transition from red to green for alternative cryptocurrencies is on the horizon. To put it another way, we are on the verge of a meteoric surge in market capitalization, a movement that will most certainly be driven by money from institutions. It is incomprehensible how much money is sitting idle in the background. When exchange-traded funds ETFs are given the go-ahead to be approved, we are talking about the possibility of an influx of up to $30 trillion into the market. No, this is not merely expansion. The entire Bitcoin environment is undergoing a change that is both massive and revolutionary at this very time. The steps taken by Gary Gensler at the Securities and Exchange Commission have been a focus point in the context of the unfolding dynamics in the cryptocurrency market. Many people assume that his assertion is a distraction, despite the fact